Welcome students, welcome to the thermal engineering session. So this class we are going to see about conduction heat transfer through composite hollow cylinder. Last class we saw about conduction heat transfer through composite plain wall. So here we are going to see about the conduction heat transfer through composite hollow cylinder. Let us consider that there is a cylinder. Okay, this is a cylinder. It is in a hollow form. Okay, this is the center part is a hollow. So this first layer is considered as a first layer is A. It is having a material A, and this first layer cylinder, it is again covered with the second layer called B. So now it is considered as a composite. Why? A is different material, B is different material. So A is having material Ka and B is having thermal conductivity Kb. Okay. Here the hot fluid flows inside. The hot fluid flows inside. We all know whenever the hot fluid flows inside the pipe, if you touch the outside surface of the pipe gets heated. This is how. This is because this heat transfer is happening through the conduction. Okay, the heat is transferred from the liquid to this solid, and from this solid it is transferred to the outer layer. Okay, so inner temperature is this inside temperature is T1, and the intermediate temperature is T2, and the outer temperature is T3. Okay, the same time the inner radius is R1, the middle radius is R2, and the final outer radius is R3. Okay, thermal conductivity, this is Ka and this thermal conductivity is Kb. Inner surface temperature is T1, the intermediate temperature is T2, the outer temperature is T3, and the inner radius is R1, middle radius is R2, and the outer radius is R3. Here, let's go by Fourier's law of conduction. According to Fourier law of conduction, we know that Q is equal to minus Ka dt by dx. But here instead of dx we are using dr, because this x represents the linear dimension, but dr represents the radial dimension, because here we are using the radial dimension only. So we can rewrite it as minus Ka dt by dr. In previous class, for the normal plain hollow cylinder, we found that Q is equal to T1 minus T2 divided by 1 by 2 pi K into L of log of R2 by R1. Okay, this formula is for the normal hollow cylinder. Okay, now we are going to find out for this composite cylinder. This composite cylinder comprises of two layers. First layer is A and second layer is B. Okay, first heat transfer from point 1 to 2. We are going to find the heat transfer from point Q of 1 to 2. Okay, for Q of 1 to 2, which is equal to temperature of T1 minus T2. You can substitute this formula. Okay, 1 by 2 pi. For this material, what about the conductivity? It is Ka, and length will be same, and log of R2 by R1. Okay, now we are going to find heat transfer from Q of 2 to 3. This from point 2 to 3, what will be the heat transfer? So Q of 2 to 3, which is equal to T2 minus T3 divided by 1 by 2 pi. Now it is Kb into L of log of, it is R3 by R2. Okay. Then we have to find Q of 1 to 3, overall heat transfer from from the middle point center surface area to the outer surface. What will be the final heat transfer, the overall heat transfer? It will be Q of 1 to 2 plus Q of 2 to 3. Okay, so Q of 1 to 3, which is equal to, what is 1 to 2? This is T1 minus T2 divided by 1 by 2 pi Ka of L log of R2 by R1 plus, you can take a common, T2 minus T3 divided by 1 by 2 pi Kb of L log of R3 by R2. Okay, here minus T2 plus T2 will get cancelled, and 1 by 2 pi and L, 1 by 2 pi and L will be common. So final answer will be T1 minus T3 divided by, take 1 by 2 pi L as common. So 1 by Ka of log of R2 by R1 plus 1 by Kb of log R3 by R2. Okay, so this is the final equation, that is the overall heat transfer of heat transfer through composite hollow cylinder from inner point temperature to the outer temperature. What about this denominator value? This represents the thermal resistance. Okay, this represents the thermal resistance of this hollow cylinder. Okay, thank you, students.